Hey, 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 how you doing? Okay, we are officially on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my God, I am so excited. It's the end of 2020. Oh my God, what a year. How amazing and crazy has this year has been, right? It's like a roller coaster of emotions and a roller coaster of highs and lows and shitty things happening in the world and um Black Lives Matters, coming into rise, this whole movement that just rose up more stronger than ever. um there has been, sadness, anger, you can name it, love, compassion, a lot of things that's been going on in this year and a lot of new experiences. And COVID, hello, COVID really just hit us where it really hurts, right? It has, as a nation worldwide, it has impacted our lives in many, many ways. And I am so grateful that I am alive. I am so grateful that you're alive. Um, I am so grateful that we have made it through this year and we have got this, right? And that's the message that I want to just start off today with you. It's you got this, right? You have made it through a tough year. You have been able to, surpass all the crazy, challenges, all the things that has been happening, and you are here in this world. And if you're watching this video, I am so grateful that you have been able to just stop by on the Facebook group and be able to watch this and um, join me along this journey of entrepreneurship as well. So I'm so proud of you for, showing up. I'm so proud of you of, even going through this year, and it has taught us a lot. But the one thing it all has also taught us is that if we can go through all these challenges and still be able to function well, um, we can make it through anything. It's we can make it through this. If we have been able to make it through this year, we have been able. We know that we can make it through other challenges that come up. So, with that said, welcome. Today is Wednesday, and tomorrow is the 31st, and soon we're going to be going into 2021. And I wanted to just hop in here today and just talk to you about the one thing that really matters for your business to be profitable. The only thing that if you focus on it well and you do it right will help you make your business profitable. And I'm just going to elaborate a little bit on what that is and just tell me on that. But if you're here, let me know that you're here. Say hi if you're watching the replay. Say hashtag replay that you stopped by. Just let me know that you're here. How's the weather like where you're at? And I am going to be the comment just replying to you. Anyways, the number one thing, well, the only thing that I feel that is truly, truly matters in your business to be profitable is your message, right? When your message is on point, when your message talks to the right ideal client, right? When your message is able to make a connection with your ideal client and it is able to attract your ideal client in a way that has them taking action to work with you, that's when your business becomes profitable, right? That's when it's easy to make the sale. That's when it's easy to close that sales call, right? Because the front end marketing and the message that you've been giving with your marketing, of course, you got to do the work of being visible and putting yourself out there. Um, but we're not going to talk about that. That's another whole ball game in itself. But once you have that messaging on point, once you know exactly what are the things that you need to say to your ideal client to give them that next step of working with you, sales become easier. being profitable becomes easier. And that's what I really, really always do the first session with any client that I'm working with, whether it's one-on-one coaching or is a design project that I'm working on, or is it the back ends of their business, right? We focus on their messaging, right? On the front end messaging of what is it, how are you going to be able to attract your ideal client? How are you going to be able to connect, and how you're going to be able to have that client take action to working with you. Like, I really do believe that those are the three things that need to happen so your business can be more profitable, right? But the very beginning of that is your messaging, right? Because if you are actually understanding at a core level how your ideal clients is feelings, how you're going to be able to like state the right words that are going to have them take action to work with you, then sales become easy, right? So let me just give you an example of that. I have a I have just worked with a client a few months ago, and her she was selling um she was selling just to not name her. I really like to keep the privacy of my clients private, but she's selling a product online, right? And she sells these beautiful um expression of self-love and self-amism, and her way of, that she has a stand in a world where she wants to help moms be more connected to their adolescent child, to their girls, right? um, through posters and through a message that she does, creating these amazing artworks in form of like birds, right? And at the very beginning when she came to me, um, she explained it to me on like everything that she stands for, and she explains everything that she wants to do and her big vision of what she wants to accomplish. But what she saw is that she wasn't able to get through that message within her copy and what she was saying or how she was marketing it, because she wasn't clear on her message, right? Her message wasn't on point. And because that wasn't on point, everything else that she was doing, writing the blog post, creating social media posts, creating everything else that drives people to attract and come to your website, was actually feeling very out of alignment. And it was feeling out of like she was just doing one thing here, one thing over there. It's like her business was not congruent to what she needed to do in order to have those ideal clients come into your website, understand her messaging, understand what she does and how she does it in a clear way that actually has them taking action. Because it's not just knowing who your ideal client is, right? You can know who your ideal client is, but if you're not speaking to them in the way that they're going to listen, or in a way that, you know, things are going to like shift for them in their mind, then it's going to be hard for them to actually take that lead. It's going to be hard for them to make the decision of working with you. Okay. We want to make it easy for people to work with you. And messaging is that one thing that helps people um, understand you, put yourselves in their shoes, and really get to know who you are. And through your messaging is how you get people on a call. Through your messaging is how you get people to go from a social media post to actually clicking on that link and coming to your website and buying a product or a service on your website, right? So if that is the driving medium to attracting clients, then why do we focus so much on the other things that really are not the things that really matter? Is that we are humans, right? And we get distracted by many other things. But if you're working on your messaging, and you're attracting, and you know that your messaging is attracting, is connecting, and it's driving those three core things of taking action on your website, or or taking action on a social media post to come into your website, then you're doing the right thing. And that's how you know that you are able to be able to create, you'll be able to create a business that is profitable, right? And it's through that messaging work. And that's why when somebody first comes to me, oh, I want this website to be beautiful and I want the fonts and the colors and I don't know how to make it like this. Yeah. But what about the messaging? Or somebody comes to me about SEO and they talk to me and tell me, I just need to work on my SEO. Um, it needs more refining and more retouching. But it's going to be hard to do your SEO if you don't know what your message is, right? If you have not developed that body of work that involves your messaging and your copy and how you're speaking to your ideal client, how you're making them feel, how you're attracting them, right? I've been able to work with many entrepreneurs on this, coaches, therapists, product-based business. And at the core of every of this business that I have helped develop a website for, or that I have helped, move them forward with their business, whether through coaching or through the back end of their business, messaging is the core of everything. With it, whether it's your 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 the copy that you put on your website, through the emails that you're sending to your newsletter, right? To the social media posts that you're creating to attract your ideal clients to come and buy something from you, um, to your videos that you're doing. Messaging becomes the core thing of your business, right? The core thing of your brand, right? So when your message is on brand and actually is working for you effectively, sales become easier. Being profitable becomes easier. So that's why I want to invite you to work with me. I want to invite you to work with me because if you know that you need help with attracting your ideal client, making that connection with your ideal client and having them take action on your website or taking action on your social media posts to do that, I want you to work with me on your messaging. And this will be a profitable branding workshop that I'm doing on January 12th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is a 3-hour workshop where you're going to be able to work with me in a group setting, and I will be teaching you exactly the tools and the strategies you need to learn in order to have a message that actually compels people to buy. Because that's the only thing you need right now. If you're lacking clients, if you're lacking feeling proud of creating a profitable business, then you need a message that's going to attract your ideal clients. You need a message that's going to connect to your ideal clients. You need a message that's going to have them take action to work with you. Of course, it's not that that's going to work on a 1, 2, 3 basis. There's a lot of work that goes into messaging, right? And maybe at the beginning you don't get it right, but as you work more and more on it, um, it improves over time as your skills and your business improves over time, right? If you're in business, I'm pretty sure that you're in business for the long haul, right? I don't think anybody in here that wants to create a sustainable, like a one-time quick. So I'm not offering you, come to this workshop, you're gonna learn, I promise you're gonna start getting clients right away. No, it doesn't work that way. Anybody that ever can guarantee, that can say or guarantee that can get you a client, is lying to you. It's not real. Nobody can ever guarantee that you can get a client or you can, start getting money right away. But what I can guarantee is that you're going to learn the strategies and the skills that you need to have in order to do your marketing in a way that, it's congruent and it's in alignment to what are your end goals of being profitable in your business, right? So if you want to work with me and you don't need to like redo your whole website, I really, really want you to join me on January 12th. The investment is only $350. I think this is a steal. I do this one-on-one sessions for $497. And I'm gonna say, like, once you do that session with me, you're gonna understand exactly how your strategy is gonna be able to work and how you can implement that and make it your own. So with that said, thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year's. I hope you have a wonderful holidays. You get a lot of gifts and you spend a lot of time resting and with your family. Hope to see you January 12th. If not, I'll see you every week here on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And take care. Bye.